Hey everybody, it's Gypsy, and today is Saturday, November 12th, 2022, and this is this week's update. I made some purchases for, some people would say survival skills, which it applies, self-sustaining living. Anyways, stay tuned. Okay, everybody, so my first purchase doesn't look like much, but this is very important, has been very useful and handy and economical. This is an adapter for my large propane tank. And, whoops, I'm putting it in wrong. I screw this in here. Okay, we might do a video on this, how to use this. It is very common for RV furnaces, especially if you use your RV frequently or all the time like I do, to the furnace, it stops working. I've had mine fixed about, twice. It'll work a few times and then it stops again. I'm pretty sure it has to do with my igniter, but it's a pain in the ass. So I have a little Mr. Buddy heater. That little thing heats up my whole trailer. But these little suckers, they've gotten expensive. When I first started buying these back in 2019, they were like $5, if that. I'd say average now is about $7 or $8, someplace even more expensive. So this adapter is to refill from my large 20-pound tanks into my 1-pound cylinders. So all I do is attach it on here, turn my tank over. We're going to do a whole video on that. I'm not going to explain it now, but this is saving me a lot of money, and I can have my trailer heated all the time now. So I got, and the box is pretty beat up, this is a grain mill, and my, for my wheat. It's still doing good. Winter wheat is very slow growing. I was going to show it to you, but it grows so slow, there's not much of an update. But this is going to be to grind my wheat into flour. And I think you can even put corn in here to make cornmeal, etc. So this is manual, not electric. I'm trying to stay away from it. I do have a little bit of electricity, but not a lot. But just in case I run into a situation where I don't have any power, I can still do stuff like this. So this is my grain mill, and I did a video on it. I think I'll put the link below. And this next one here, I got this from Tractor Supply Plus. It was my birthday last week, and they sent me a coupon for my birthday, so I've been wanting a nice Dutch oven like this. It's really nice. It comes with this lid lifter. I'm going to turn the camera. Well, maybe I shouldn't because then I'll have trouble with editing. Yeah, I won't. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera so you can see better. Okay, so it's got a nice lid lifter here, like this. And I believe this, so I could put hot coals on top. Now, this isn't like your modern day Dutch oven. Okay, so this, you see this ridge, you can cook over an open fire here, and you put hot coals on top while this is in the fire. So you can bake. Then this, you see these little legs on here. I can turn this over and put this in the fire and use it as a griddle if I want to make pancakes or something. So what I'd like to do is, I'm thinking about getting a tripod so I can, hang my Dutch oven over an open fire. It has, excuse me, Miss Persephone, this handle that you could do. Oh, this is a nice sturdy handle. So I'm really, really excited about that. Okay, so this is the purchases for this week for surviving whatever may happen. People are talking about all this stuff happening. I haven't checked in with the spirit realm about it. So I'm going to say it may or may not happen. You never know what's going to happen. Always good to be prepared. So I have all this for survival. So, and the cat too. This is my familiar, Persephone. And I will stay tuned for the rest of the episode. And this is another purchase I made. I am starting to collect hurricane lamps. And I mean real ones, not with candles or electricity. This is an actual oil lamp with a wick. This is my first one. I'm taking up a collection on hurricanes. I'm going to collect them because should anything happen, I will have light. I'm going to start stocking up on oil and wicks too. So this is my first one. Found it at a local garage sale for $8 and it is gorgeous. Okay, so anyways, the big guy here and I still having problems with fences. In fact, he made a nice little opening. Even the cows can get over it. So I'm thinking, what I did was here. I'm going to show you. I don't know if you can see. Let me see. The yellow insulators I put on my T-posts. Okay, so I got those. And then, yeah, you guys are going to laugh at me. This is to go up my driveway because I'm going to put fencing along my driveway with gates to get on either side of the yard. I am hoping it'll keep, yes, they're purple. Yes, so these are insulated posts. So I can take them out really easy, like say my son and daughter-in-law come with their truck to stay. I could take these out so they could get the truck in. Piece of cake. So anyways, I'm going to do that because as you can see, he's on the other side of the fence taking himself for a walk right now. He's only gone for 20 minutes, like I said. He's not wreaking havoc anywhere, and he doesn't go far at all, but still, I'd like to keep him safe. So anyways, over here is where my dog, well, when you have a dog this big, see, he kind of bent that post. And now he has this opening. This is where the cows got in the other day. Oh, plus I had left the gate open too. Yeah, I'll tell you that story in a minute. So I'm going to put electric fencing at the top, right where he puts his very large paws to get over the fence. So that is for the fencing. So anyways, I'm building the greenhouse. And I have a door I'm going to show you in a minute. Or I did show you in another video. I'm wondering, and I know, all right, my friend Kim said if I want to use this, I would have to make it taller. Now, me being only 5'2" and I'm older and starting to shrink, I don't see why I need to make it taller. I think I could fit through there just fine. But anyways, I'm going to talk to her about that today. I think it might be doable. Anyways, and that I am going to use is kind of like a man gate on that side where he ruined the fence. I'm going to put that there because it make it much easier to get, the trash in and out. And, when Kim comes for a visit, she doesn't always, if I have the gate closed, she'll park right there because nobody comes down my road. And she'll park there. So it would be easier if I had that, little single gate there. And we could just walk in and out there. So that's the plan with that. And yes, those are getting painted. And we all know what color. I'm not even going to mention it. It's going to be purple and black or purple or both or whatever. Anyways, I haven't gotten further with the greenhouse. Oh, yes. Wait, there's one thing I did do. I have not put the caps on yet because I had to take my truck in to get some new tires. And I figured, well, while I was in town, I would go and get 1x6s to cap off the top of the pallets. Well, that ended up being an all-day affair yesterday, and I was so tired when I finally got done, and it was nearly 5 o'clock when I got home, I decided to wait. But I did start cutting up other pallets, and I'm using them as siding. So I'll be putting siding up and cap that. I think I'm going to start putting up my supports maybe today. So that's with that. This door that I showed you before, if I can use the other one, I'm going to save this door for another project. But if I can't, I've started painting this. And I sanded it down, cleaned it up, because it looked pretty nasty before. Anyways, I don't know if you could see, because it's dark under here. I painted it, what color? Purple. Let's see, anything else? Oh, my peas and carrots that I planted recently, the Tom Thumb peas and the Paris Market carrots, they're doing good. They're doing good. Let's see. Oh, I had found the hinges I used on my gate. They were used. This one was so rusted it broke, so I have to replace that hinge. It's another thing I have to do. So, I think I can uncover these now. It's starting to warm up enough. When I came out, it was like 25 degrees here in central New Mexico. So anyways, let me see. These are the Tom Thumb peas. They're coming up really well. Here, I have one that somehow got frost. Yeah, this side was covered. I don't know why that side's good. The whole thing was covered, but let me see. No, my carrots are still there. Oops, sorry about that. I hate when I do that with my finger. Looks like the frost may have gotten to them. I'm waiting for it to warm up a little bit before I give everybody water. Here, I'm not even going to uncover this. I do have some Tom Thumbs coming up in here and some carrots. My Swiss chard was over here. Oh, it was doing fantastic. We have these. They look like grasshoppers, only they're brown. Is eating all my stuff. And I'm really angry. So I have started putting diatomaceous earth on a weekly basis on my plants. I'm just powdering them with that. That does seem to be helping. I think it's too early to tell because they're huge. They can take down any plant in seconds. So I was really mad because my Swiss chard was looking beautiful. So as you can see, I have, excuse my shadow, diatomaceous earth everywhere. So I just go around. I got to get an applicator so I can just go around and poof my plants. But what is amazing, this is my wheat. I'm going to find one of the more mature groups here. Let's see. Right. Whoop. I'm too old to do this. Just crouch down. Don't have my glasses on, so I can't see if I'm actually getting any wheat in there. I think I might be. Yeah, so this wheat, I planted this beginning of September. So that was the more mature one. They're starting to get second and third leaves. Well, this past week, while I'm putting on the diatomaceous earth, I am shocked to find there are still new wheat sprouting up. I don't know how that happens because I figured once they started coming up, that would be the end. That's all that was coming up. But yeah, let me see if we're getting that in or not. I have trouble lining up a camera with, there we go, especially when I don't have my glasses on. So those are the older ones. Winter wheat grows much more slowly. But I'm putting on this diatomaceous earth and little new ones. Oh, come on, where are you? Yeah, I can see. Up here. There we go. I got it now. Little new ones are still sprouting up. So that's really exciting. So I'm hoping that I'll have a lot of wheat. I'm really excited about wheat. I've never grown it before, never lived in a place where I could grow it. So I'm hoping my wheat grinder comes in handy. Now, the research I did on wheat said, okay, winter wheat is going to be ready in like May or June. And, you'll harvest it, but some of it's going to fall to the ground. And that will become summer wheat. And then I'm going to plant more summer wheat. I'm going to do another bed. So I'm hoping to have a lot of wheat. Like I said, this is 100 square feet. So if I could get in maybe 2 small beds or another bed and plant summer wheat, I'm hoping I'll have a lot of wheat. So we'll see. So, as you all know, this is my composter. I'd say at the beginning of the week, I had a wonderful green layer going in there. I was just going through the last of harvest and stuff and processing that, so I had all these scraps. Oh, it was gorgeous. I was so excited, and then I put a nice brown layer on, and I'm thinking, oh, this is going to make wonderful compost. Well, that was the night I forgot to close the gate to the driveway. Now, what Mr. Sirius was doing during the night, because he did not alert me that cows came in the yard, I don't know. He must have been in a deep sleep, which is unusual for him because he doesn't really sleep at night. So, anyways, I come out the next morning. The cows got in the gate, and then through the garden fence that my dog, it's another area he destroyed, they hopped over that. They tipped over this and ate that nice green pile I had in there. Oh, the green layer. I was so upset. But anyways, what another project I need to get done. The composter is nearly full. Now, every time I turn it, it does sink back down. So it's like filling up and then sinking back down, which is supposed to do because things are decomposing, which is what we want. But it's getting to the point I'm going to have to start a fresh one. So I'm thinking right about here, I'm going to make a compost bin for when that gets full and starts, doing its thing. I'm going to do probably out of pallets over here so that I can empty the compost in there. Now, the thing is, I have to keep them separate every time because I need, it takes about a year. So, like this one would take a year, and then I fill that next one up. I'm going to have to make a new one. So they can't be, like, too big. I'm trying to decide how to do this. Anybody who's really good with composting, let me know because I'm going to need to empty that and start a fresh one. But I want to keep that separate. And yes, because I'm one person, it's small. I want to keep it separate so that I know, all right, this is the compost I use first. Okay, if that makes sense. Any of you know about composting, please put that in the comments because other research I have done, other videos I watched, they never talk about, when to start a fresh one and how to keep track of, which is which, not combine them. So that would be helpful if anybody could help me with that. I think that's all the update I have this week. I have so many projects going. I never know where to turn first, what I should be working on. So that's probably why I'm talking so fast and sound a little frazzled. And I'm very excited about all my projects. And then I have a bunch in my mind I want to do too. Oh, I'm thinking right here, I'm trying to get my shadow out of the way. Right here, I'm going to put my garlic bed over here. I got to get working on that too. Because it's, like I said, November 12th. It needs to go in like now. So, I think I'm going to leave you guys with that. Blessed be and make it a joyful one.